Yeah, good evening. This is regarding as to how one has to prepare for credit officer's interview. Yeah, credit officer, you told me that there are credit officer vacancies are there in our, say, ICICI Bank and also in Citibank. Sorry, our Central Bank of India. Let me tell you about that. I have given you a lot of files. Out of that, this folder is very important one. Once we go through this, we will be able to come across the commerce related interview questions which are normally asked in interviews. But of course, since you are a chartered accountant, and I'm sure the level of questions they ask will be much tougher than what are the questions that are asked here. For example, a bank like ICICI Bank and all, they want the candidate to be in a position to communicate well and must be knowing all the aspects of the study to which you have been exposed. For example, see here, this is not only commerce related. I have put some commerce related. Then I have given about partnership firm, joint stock company, debenture, dividends. Then I have given broad ideas like non-current asset, intangible assets, current assets, ratios, then advantages, limitations of ratio analysis, like that. Then coming to statutory, non-statutory audit also. In fact, I don't know whether you can take this question now. Today, in an interview which is not directly connected with say commerce, it is for ADO, LIC ADO. There also they have asked these questions. What is auditing? Difference between auditing and forensic auditing. How to answer this question? Are you aware of the answer for this? Or perhaps if you are not ready, you may prepare later on also. I know what is the difference between auditing and forensic auditing. Perhaps now you can't speak, doesn't matter. You like that broad outline of company audit, internal management auditing, then forms of business organization, capital of and money market, like that, causes for business combination. Likewise, so many questions I have given, you can just go through them. Then here, one candidate, these are the real questions asked for a candidate in a credit officer interview. Like they are asking about credit monitoring arrangement, profitability ratio, debt equity ratio, then HTM and all that. So you kindly go through that and prepare yourself. And this one is another one, credit officer scale 2. Here, these were prepared for keeping in mind Punjab National Bank. So accordingly, of course, this is very much relevant for your ICICI Bank also. Wherever PNB comes, put central bank or what is the other one, ICICI, and prepare for all the questions. Yes. Like bank assurance, then core banking solution, then regarding registration of charges, credit rating, etc. So likewise, it will go, so many questions are given. Maybe there will be repetition of questions given therein. So you can go through that. Apart from that, since a candidate has written the way the interview was conducted for him or her, 19th January, sir, my interview was over since it was for credit analyst scale 3. Most of the questions were about my job profile, because this is for a person who is already working in a bank. So they were asking more questions about his job only. Other than general questions, SEBI cancel license of credit rating agency Brickworks. Then how do you assess working capital limit? How do you find warehouse receipts? How do you fund, not fund, find? How do you fund warehouse receipts? What is credit analysis? I could answer the question reasonably. So this is what he has stated. Then I have given you this link, which is for CTDI magazines. They are all magazines which contains about Reserve Bank's recent directives. So better go through them. This is for Bank of India Credit Officer. These are the questions asked. What is balance sheet? How have you been analyzed any balance sheet in practical? What is perpetual bond? What is debt service coverage ratio, like that? So please go through. And apart from that, I think I got some material and I prepared this credit officer interview points. Please go through. There's some link I have given. These are accounting tools I have taken from this one. So, and of course, for your, say, chartered accountants, there can be questions on, say, the types of accounting, different types of accounting and all that. That way, then CIBIL ranking, this type of question. Then this credit rating companies I have given. Then again about risk management, some questions I have given. Then credit officer interview questions I have given, some more questions. Please prepare for all these things. And after that, where is it? This is credit officer. Yeah. After that, here I have given some materials which you may or may not require. These are all about types of loans. This one I have taken only from our Punjab National Bank website only. So, or you can get it from any bank's website. Then PNB credit analysis, I have put one. So, about their own, like this, there will be mission of our, every bank will have a mission. What is the other one? Vision and the mission. Vision and mission, like that. So please go through what is their ideas about that and prepare for this. Some major areas of project finance and infrastructure finance. Of course, for you, like people like you, beginners, that is those who have not joined the bank, they may not ask very tough questions. They may ask reasonably easy questions, only like broad questions. And most of the questions will be based on most common interview questions, simple questions to check up how are you able to communicate and what is your personality as it is. So what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Why are you interested in joining here? What is your dream job? Then why are you looking for a new job? Then what do you work on holidays? What was your biggest failure? Who are our competitors? Likewise, what is your favorite website? So please prepare for these questions also. This will be sufficient for a credit and officer post or credit officer post. This must be more than sufficient. And apart from that, I have given so many other papers also, like about financial awareness, to know about financial awareness, 15th Finance Commission. Then what is CSR? What do you mean by CSR? I hope you know that. Huh? CSR. Do you know that? You don't know. Excuse me, you don't know. CSR means corporate social responsibility. So likewise, then FEMA, Foreign Exchange Management Act, likewise, so many other mutual fund, like this, then Banking Regulation Act, then details of banks with headquarters, Basel norms. Likewise, so many questions are given in this folder, which will be of use, because these questions can be asked in any interview. These questions can be asked in any of these interviews. They want to know whether you are a fully prepared person. So prepare on this. And apart from that, this is on financial awareness. Apart from that, the debt recovery tribunal, then credit policy, then financial parameters for working capital, then banking part 1, likewise, so many questions are given. Then central registry of security, mortgage assignment, securitization, reconstruction, likewise, so many questions are coming here. please prepare for them also. And once you prepare yourself well and come for a mock interview, I will conduct mock interview and try to find out what are the areas you need improvement, so that you can, I will suggest your preparation further, and you can prepare and then improve your performance. Actually, the initial fees that is being paid by you, 315 or so, whatever it is for the materials and also to for one interview. And for subsequent interviews, I'll be charging 200 rupees, and it can be conducted keeping in mind the institution for which you are appearing for interview. So these are the points I thought I should tell you for people who are interested in appearing for ICICI credit officer or Central Bank of India credit officer or Axis Bank credit officer, Axis Bank financial analyst, and all that. More or less, they won't be asking anything apart from what you have asked. They may broadly start the interview with a narration like, say, which subject you like very much. So that way. And apart from that, since you are a chartered accountant, their expectations will be based on, say, GST. Your awareness about GST, your awareness about income tax filing, and then your awareness about the recent changes in the income tax rules or corporate taxation rules. So this type only of questions only will be asked to you. So I hope you understand this. Is it okay? Excuse me, is it okay?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So these are this video has been prepared keeping in mind the introductory video for people who are aspiring for this credit officer's post. But candidates, actually, you are all very much experienced in this line. You are a chartered accountant, because there may be some other people who are working in banks. So you're all exposed to the practical aspects of all this. So please go through the materials thoroughly. And when you come for the interview, then each interview will be different depending on the way the discussion goes on. And if you can answer that well, that will be bringing you good marks in your interview, and you may be getting selected. I will stop this video.